Okay, y'all, it's time for Sergeant Tony's TikTok. Yeah, let's all dance with this. Okay, enough of that. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to Monday. I put my mic inside my shirt. You don't want to see it, but if the sound is okay, and I'm going to give it a try for this workout. If the sound is okay, then give me a thumbs up. And Ashley is still in Johnson City, so my executive officer, Richard Borland, will be taking requests. Okay, let's talk about your weekend real quick. How about 1 hour of continuous cardio over the weekend? Did you get it? 1 hour? Yeah. Well, you got it. You got yours out there too? Be sure and put that in the comments that you got your 1 hour of continuous cardio so that I can then put that in your permanent record so you won't miss any credit. You don't want to get it to your senior year and then you be, okay. Let me talk to you real quick about burning calories. Got a couple of things to talk to you about this morning. Ashley said I should talk about climbing Mount Fuji, and I'll tell that story. And we talked about burning calories. So we'll talk about what kind of exercises burn the most calories and how people lose weight, how calories are burned, that kind of thing. So we'll get into that. Today's workout is euphemistically known as the engagement party workout. Yeah, the engagement party. Yeah, okay. A lot of excitement out there. Okay. All right, so what you'll need if you'll need your usual things, but if you have enough room, let me see if I can stand out of the way. If you have enough room, you see that you may be able to see the blue cones that I have set 20 yards apart. If you have that kind of space at your house or wherever you are, then go ahead and mark that out so that you have 20 yards. If you don't have that space, then when we get to the part in the workout that we're doing cardio, you'll do yours in place. In fact, the first time that we get to that, I may just do my cardio right here in the space that you might have in your place. Because some of you have sent me pictures of your workout area, and I understand that some of your workout areas are restricted in space. So I'll try and respect your space and do that the first time through. But you'll see that when we get to it. Richard, we got anything?
Oh yeah, we got Lewis is here.
Hey Lewis, hey, and happy anniversary, Lewis, you in Maryland.
Your bride says, "Good morning, my love."
Oh, my bride says, "Good morning, my love." Good morning to you, sweetheart, all the way in Johnson City. I sure miss you, but the party is going on at the house. In fact, I had to leave the party to come over here.
And Tate Keller.
Morning, Tate. Good morning to you, sir.
And Lee Chase is top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you too, Lee Chase. Good morning, sir.
We've got Angela Cole.
Morning, Angela. Good morning to you.
Missing us, we miss Angela.
Oh, we do miss Angela.
I've got Jenny Rudability.
Yeah, that's the Hamburglar's mom.
Oh.
Yeah. So, hey, Jenny, it was good to finally meet you the other day under odd circumstances, but finally able to meet you face to face. That was good. All right, we'll get to some of your other names when we get to it. We'll take a. Oh, did I see that the Wiener Dog is out there?
Yeah.
Wiener Dog.
He's been labeled a top fan.
Is that right? Wiener Dog is a top fan?
Yeah.
Thank you, Wiener Dog, for being a top fan. Okay, let's get underway, shall we? We're doing the engagement party workout, and that starts off like so many of our workouts. In fact, almost all of our workouts begin with the largest muscle group in your body, and that would be what? Your jaws. Okay, no, your legs. That's right. Not your jaws. Okay, wide stance, sumo squat, double press. Here we go. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Put the dumbbells down. Now go ahead and get on your mats on your back. We're going to crunch. You're going to crunch for 1 minute. And I'm going to make an adjustment to the camera while you crunch. You crunch. You're on the clock, ready to go. What's that? Oh, did you? We're still crunching. 20 more seconds. Okay. Okay. You can see that we've moved the quarter deck a little bit. I parked in a different place because it was, well, you don't need to know. I parked in a different place and the sun came out, and so we've moved that back a little bit. Okay, next exercise, as you might have guessed, push-ups. No need to have gotten up from your crunches. Just go ahead and roll over on your stomach. Roll over on your stomach and stand by for your first set of push-ups. I'll count it off for you. Stand by. Push up, Marine Corps. Ready, exercise. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, everybody up on your feet. Side straddle hops for 3. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I was jumping around. Did the mic make noises? The mic is on a string around my neck. Did it make noise? Was it disconcerting? Did it sound not normal but usual? Let me know. Okay, Swiss Army knives. We'll do 10 repetitions per exercise. Extra credit for anybody who can say in the comments what my t-shirt is all about today. Give you a chance to take a look at it. What is Tony's t-shirt? What's that design? Okay, Swiss Army knives. We do 10 repetitions per exercise, starting in the down position for your hack squats. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the rows now. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bicep curls. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. Arnold presses, exercise. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10. Tricep extensions, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Put the dumbbells down. Let you walk that off for just a second. I'll move some of my stuff back. It looked like it was going to be all cloudy this morning and the sun came out, which I'm glad that it did.
Ashley says you sounded fine.
Well, my wife would say that I'm sounding fine, and you sound fine too. How you doing? Okay, now we're going to do a quick set of mountain climbers. Quick set of mountain climbers. And by quick set, I mean we're only going to do about 5, and then we'll do something else. I'm sorry, not mountain climbers, bodybuilders. That's what I meant. Some of you going, oh, good, mountain climbers for 5. That's okay. If you're new to the 8-count bodybuilder, feel free to just watch one, and then then you can just jump right in. I'll try and measure this out so that it's not just quick, so everybody can participate. I'm not trying to show off or win any kind of bodybuilder exercise awards. Here we go. Starting with your hands up. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, push up, split together, up, and that's 1. And 1, 2, push up, split together, up, and 2. And 1, 2, push up, split together, up, and 3. And 1, 2, push up, split together, up, and 4. And 1, 2, Marine Corps, split together, up, and now walk that off. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll have 2 minutes of cardio, and this won't be any kind of sprinting or anything. All we're going to do is just have 2 minutes of continuous cardio. So the bodybuilders should have gotten your heart rate up. So we're going to take advantage of that and start slow jogging and other exercises. We're on the clock for 2 minutes. So I'm going to restrict all of my space to just right here, which might be the limits of the space that you have available. So we're just slow jogging, just moving. Now we'll go high knees. Nothing too hard, just the high knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then back to the slow jog. Now there's an exercise that we do, and I'm still trying to come up with a good name. We were calling it the happy fill. Let's do those. So it'll be opposite leg, opposite arm. So whatever this is, and no, it is not dancing. Just doing this. Probably sort of in place bounding or plyometric bounding, plyometric skips. Three, 2, 1, and the slow jog again. Slow jog. Now we'll do the 1-step shuffle and touch like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back to the slow jog. And there we go. There's your 2 minutes. And now we'll go ahead and take a legitimate break. Let me talk to you about burning calories, which is always a question. Our program is not, I don't ever advertise what we do as a weight loss program. And you know why? Because 80% of a person's weight loss success has nothing to do with my program or any program out there. Every single program that you can think of is in the same way. We can only take credit for about 20% of someone's weight loss success. And as I mentioned before, you can lose weight not exercising at all. We've all been sick, right? Been injured where you couldn't exercise. Well, when you were sick, let's say, and you had no appetite, certainly then you lost weight. Might have been in the form of water weight, but you still lost weight. Okay, we'll circle back around to the calorie burn. All right, that was our first round. All right, round 2, we'll start off with some quad squats. So legs together, feet together, knees together. Hold the dumbbells in the center of your chest, and you want to look up at something. If you're outside, you might want to look up at a particular tree branch. If you're inside, take a look at someplace on the ceiling, and you're going to bend your knees like this and keep your eyes up. Keep your eyes up, bend your knees. Dumbbells in your hands if you've got them, if you're able. If this is new, then go ahead and just do them without the dumbbells. Here we go. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Put the dumbbells down. And now get back on your mats on your backs, and we'll crunch again. Any style of crunching that you want to do, you're going to be on the clock for this for 1 minute. Bicycle crunches, windshield wiper crunches, Indian style crunches. Ready and go. You're on the clock. If you're doing bicycle crunches in particular, or any kind of crunch where you have your hands to your head, you should never interlace your fingers like this behind your head, because all that will do then is it will tempt you to pull, and then it becomes a neck exercise, and no one needs that. So instead, have your fingertips lightly to your temples, just like that. That way there'll be no temptation to pull on your head. We're at 20 more seconds on your crunching. 20 more seconds. Now, before we get too far into the calorie burn and what you can expect from exercise, we first have to also mention something about something called the BMR. And the BMR, there you go. There you go. That's the end of your crunches. No need to go anywhere. We're just going to roll over and do some push-ups in just a second. The BMR stands for basal metabolic rate. Excuse me. Let me get some water. The basal metabolic rate, also known as your resting metabolic rate, that is how many calories you burn in a given day just to keep you alive. How many calories you burn over a 24-hour period just to keep you alive. You know, we don't tell our hearts to beat or our lungs to expand. Those are all involuntary body movements, body functioning. So in order to fuel your body, there's the basal metabolic rate, the BMR, how many calories you burn at rest. And as you might expect, it's dependent on a number of variables, and we'll get to that in just a second. Okay, let's do our second set of push-ups. Same as we did before. If you're new to the push-up, feel free to do them from your knees, but you might want to at least start out from your toes. So let me show you. If you're doing them from let's say you're doing them from your toes, and you do a couple, and that's enough of that, then just drop to one knee. Just crank out a few more, and if that becomes too difficult, then go ahead and go to two knees. So, Sergeant Tony, which should I do? Should I do more repetitions with poor form or fewer repetitions with good form? You should already know the answer to this question. You're going to do fewer repetitions with good form. Okay, on your stomachs, stand by. Push up, Marine Corps, ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And you can hop up and walk that off for just a second. I was asked over the weekend by a friend who has some issues. Well, don't we all? Don't we all have issues, Tony? Yes, some more than others. But his knees are not good, his shoulders jacked up, and so he wanted me to give him some ideas about what I would suggest that he do. So what I told him to do was to just give up. Just give up and develop a problem with drugs and alcohol. That's really all. No, of course not. What I told him to do was to make an appointment with a physical therapist, preferably one who deals in sports-related physical therapy, because he's an athlete before he got injured and would like to return to something like that. So a good sports medicine clinic or a PT in private practice who has some background, some success in dealing with athletes. For a couple of things. One, the PT will give you exercises for what ails you, and then we'll be able to prescribe some exercises for fitness that a person could be able to do. But it's impossible, it's out of my scope of practice. I'm not a physical therapist, so it'd be outside of my scope of practice to try and give him some sort of particular things to do when I'm not a physical therapist. I've not done a in-person assessment of his range of motion or his movement. And so don't get your ideas or your nutrition tips or your exercise thing from the internet. Don't just get on Facebook and say, "Hey y'all, my shoulder hurts, what can I do?" Well, you don't want to. That's not how you do it. But people do it all the time, don't they? I just scratch my head. Okay, that was our set of push-ups. Now, fan favorite, this will be your Swiss Army bodybuilders. Swiss Army bodybuilders. So, if you're new to the Swiss Army bodybuilder, feel free to watch one. And again, I'll try and go a little slower so that everybody can participate. And I'll turn to the side a little bit so that you can see what's going on. Once we get down, I'll move back. Okay, starting in the down position, the Swiss Army bodybuilder, we're only going to do these for 6. Starting in the down position, ready, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, come on, studio audience. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and there's 6. And you can walk that off. We're going to let our heart rate lower just a little bit, because if you did that right, you were probably going anaerobic. Anaerobic is a Greek word which means no aerobics. So sort of unable. It's when you sprint, that's when you go anaerobic. So some of you might have gone anaerobic with that. I believe I did. Okay, this is what we do then for the 2 minutes. So for these 2 minutes, if you're restricted on space, then feel free, of course, to do what we did before. Running in place, butt kickers, high knees, one-step shuffle and touch, any of those things, just to stay moving for the length of time. I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of this space that we have there, and I'll do some running back and forth. Okay, we're on the clock for this. 2 minutes, beginning now. Three, 2, 1, and there we go. There we go. And we'll take a break right there. While we're taking this break, you'll want to be sure to like and share this video. And if you haven't done already, go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe to that. Click on the bell icon so that you get a notification every time I upload a video. In addition to these videos, our workout videos, I'm also making shorter videos dealing with tips, topics, information, things that are health and fitness related. And health and fitness related can cover a wide number of subjects. So we want to be sure and do that. Okay, we talked about the basal metabolic rate. The basal metabolic rate. So the amount of calories that your body burns at rest, while you're asleep even. I get asked this question. Now, there's a how you can calculate that. There are a couple of different calculators that you can Google. I'll put a link to one of the ones that I found. I'll put a link to that in the comments below after this is over. And that you can plug in the variables that are for you, and then it will calculate how many calories, approximately how many calories you burn even at rest. Then the question invariably comes around where someone asks me, Tony, what exercise burns the most number of calories per hour? I'll give you a chance to think about that. You don't have to respond, just start thinking about what that might happen to be. Okay, let's go on to round two. Round three. Sound like one of those video games. Round three, fight. And that's coming from someone who doesn't know anything about video games. I have never, outside of Pong, and I might have played Space Invaders a couple of times. I think pretty much that was about it for me. Okay, our third round, we'll be doing walking lunges. So get your dumbbells in your hands. If you have space, you'll want to go ahead and do the walking lunge. If you don't have the space, to do the walking lunge, you could do stepping lunges. You could step forward with the left and then step back, step forward with the right, and then step back. Okay, so walking lunges, stepping lunges, dumbbells are optional for you. We're going to be on the clock, ready and go. Don't have the space, use stepping lunges, do stationary, any lunge work. You do whatever feels lunge, or if you're able, you can do. You can't a space. I do. But you can take a couple of strides forward and then turn around, take a couple of strides back in the space that you have. One of the things that I like about both the stepping lunge, okay, that's good. You can put that down and walk that off. One of the things I like about the walking lunge, and to some extent the stepping lunge, is that with each stride, you have to balance yourself. And you know, balance is one of the 5 points of fitness. So with each stride forward, I have to balance myself each time. And so that's a good byproduct of that exercise. Okay, round 3, you're gonna be on your backs with your dumbbells in your hands. We're gonna do a set of flies and pullovers. Round 3, flies and pullovers. Let me say something too about dumbbells. Dumbbells are my preferred exercise equipment over barbells, because with the dumbbell you can adjust, you can make a number of adjustments, particularly if you're trying to work around an injury. So modifying particular exercises with dumbbells is a really good thing if you're injured. So here we go, flies and pullovers, hands facing inboard, ready, exercise. Go out for 1, 2, take it back for 3, and that is 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, 9, 1, 2, 3, 10, 1, 2, 3, 11, 1, 2, 3, 12, 1, 2, 3, 13, 1, 2, 3, 14, 1, 2, 3, 15, 1, 2, 3, 16, 1, 2, 3, 17, 1, 2, 3, 18. 1, 2, 3, 19. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Put the dumbbells down, but don't go anywhere. Put your hands under your own booty. Make your legs straight. Raise your straight legs up to 90 degrees. Now lower your legs down to 6 inches above the deck. Raise your head and shoulders up and start to flutter kick your legs. Flutter kick for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now crisscross for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And flutter kick for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And crisscross again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, everybody up on your feet. Everybody up. Side straddle hops for 3. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, walk that off for just a second. We'll get back to the calorie burn in just a second. Ashley said I should tell the story about climbing Mount Fuji. The real Mount Fuji in Japan, not the one over on the campus of the University of Memphis. That's not the real Mount Fuji. So, a buddy of mine in Tokyo called me up, another American, called me up and said, Tony, would you be interested in climbing Mount Fuji? Of course I would. So he said, well, I've got my friend Dr. Dave, and he wants to climb, and I just thought maybe I'd check with you, see if you wanted to climb too. And I said, yeah, sure. Yeah, I want to climb. Put a pin there. We'll get back to it. Okay, next exercise will be your Swiss Army knives. We'll do 1 repetition per exercise. 1 repetition per exercise. Starting in the down position. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. You can put that down. Put that down. Walk that off for just a second. We're going to let our heart rate go down just a tad. Then we're going to get right back to it. So, next thing up, bodybuilders, regular bodybuilders. We did those. Actually, let's do mountain climbers. We haven't done mountain climbers yet. I think I must have skipped that. Let's do mountain climbers. We'll do mountain climbers for 5. And then we'll go immediately then into the 2-minute drill of cardio. So we'll do the mountain climbers and then go right into that. If you're at home and you're doing this in a restricted space, running in place, high knees, butt kickers, 1-step shuffle and touch, side straddle hops, you can cycle through those 5 things. You can also do the fill, whatever we need to come up with but a lot of people out there don't know Phil. But if you did know Phil, you'd see that is one of his signature exercises. He looks so happy doing it. All right, we'll do mountain climbers. We'll do mountain climbers for 5. And then we'll go right to the cardio. Here we go. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we've got 2 minutes of the cardio like what we did before, and you're on the clock ready to go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. You can relax, take a break, get a sip of water. So back to the calorie burn. What exercise burns the most amount of calories in an hour? And if you said swimming, you would be wrong. If you said raking leaves, you would also be wrong. the wisdom of the internet asking, hey y'all, what exercise do you think burns the most number of calories? Put that on a Facebook thread and see how far off the rails that goes. It's actually running. It's actually running. Actually, it's not running, it's boxing. If you were boxing, so a boxing match, what is a three-minute round? Forget the bells, just box for an hour straight. You'll burn more calories. Now, the next thing after that is then running. Let me say something about running and how it compares to walking. Both of them, on average, burn 100 calories per mile. 100 calories per mile. So a mile power walking and a mile running are going to burn the same number of calories. The thing is, in an hour's time, you will have covered more miles running than you would walking. So that's why the running gets a bump up there. You know, cross-country skiing also is involved in high calorie burn. But here's the thing. Someone also asked, Tony, how many calories do we burn in our boot camp workouts? And it averages 400 calories plus or minus 100, and that's dependent on some variables that I'll tell you about in just a second. So running and walking, both of them burn approximately 100 calories per mile. 100 calories per mile. So think about that the next time. Some of you guys are really happy about Gibson's Donuts opening back up, and you've taken full advantage of that. Go right ahead. I am not anti-donut, as most of you guys know. I love some donuts. But if each donut is 250 calories, think of that as at least 2.5 miles you would have to run to burn that off. May change your mind about grabbing another Krispy Kreme or Gibson's donut or another Dunkin' Donuts, whatever is popular in your area. If you're in Fort Smith, Arkansas, it used to be Irish-made donuts. Okay, now let's move on to the next round. Next round, we'll go right back to the walking lunges. We can also do the same thing as stepping lunges, stationary lunges. You can do any combination of those. We're going to be on the clock for that. Ready and go. Walking lunges, stationary lunges. I'll do a little bit of both. Do some stationary lunges. Go the other way. And then I can do some stepping lunges. Step forward with the left, and then back. Step forward with the right, and then back. Left and back. Right and back. Left and back. Right and back. And now walking lunges. Do some walking lunges. I'll just take a few strides forward and then turn around and then take a few strides back. You might be able to do this in the limited space that you have. And there we go. You can put the dumbbells down and then going to get right back on your backs, on your mats. And we're going to do some more crunches. Some more crunches. You're going to be on the clock for this for 1 minute. Stand by to go, ready and begin. You're crunching. Remember not to interlace the fingers behind your head so that you might be tempted to pull on your head to help you get up. Be sure and have your fingertips lightly to your temples. If you're doing bicycle crunches, you want to think in terms of opposite shoulder to opposite knee. So opposite shoulder to opposite knee, like this. And you may be wondering, Tony, what you're doing right there, is that much of an ab exercise? A little bit, but what it mostly is doing is getting my hip flexors. If you've run a marathon before, or even a half marathon for that matter, you found that in the latter miles of that race, that it wasn't that you were exhausted. Well, you may have been, but let's just talk about, let's say that you're there you go. You can stop doing that. Don't bother to get up, just roll over on your stomach. We're going to do another set of push-ups, another set of push-ups. So let's say that you're having a good race aerobically. You're not out of breath, you're not exhausted. But what you may find is that the area of your body that really is suffering is in your hip flexors. The repetitive motion of when you're running and you're raising your leg up to take a stride forward, raising your leg up and take a stride forward. And I've been watching Monty Python's section of silly stepping. This is exaggerated, of course. But when I do that, when I raise my leg up like that to make that next stride, I'm engaging my hip flexors, and you will find the last few miles of a race, that's going to be the area that really seems to be sore. So what I did just a moment ago is actually something that is an exercise that I do for runners. I have runners to do this just so that they can exercise their hip flexors. Okay, on your stomachs, we're going to do another set of push-ups. I'm going to put you on the clock for this. I'm not going to count it. I'm going to put you on the clock. I want you to give me your best push-ups. Best push-ups. I'll get you in the air to get started. Stand by, push up, Marine Corps, and begin. You're on the clock doing the best push-ups that you've got. If you are saying, well, Tony, I can't do any push-ups right now, look this way. If you're doing push-ups, don't stop and look this way. Keep doing your push-ups. But let's say that you're new at this and you're trying to get to it, and even doing them from your knees is a challenge. You're not doing them very well. Here's what you can do. It's called working the negative. So let's say I'm going to do them from my knees, and I'll push myself up some sort of way, or just get up any way that you can, even if it means that you have to roll back like that, then come up in the push-up position, and then lower yourself down slowly. Lower yourself down slowly. Then get up any way that you can get up, and then go right back to lowering yourself slowly. And do that for the entire time. That's working the negative, and that's a part of the developmental process. if you've not been doing, that's good. You're done with the push-ups. You can stand up and walk around, walk that off. If you have not been doing any push-ups, or even if you've got a shoulder issue that you're trying to work around, working the negative may be an exercise that you can do. If you're new to it and you don't have any sort of shoulder anomalies of any kind, no problems, then you can get yourself up and then slowly lower yourself down. Then get back up again, then slowly lower yourself down. And do that for a minute. Do that for 2 minutes. We just did it for 1. You can work on that in your leisure, I'm sure. Okay, let's do another set of our last set of Swiss Army bodybuilders. Yes, you're welcome. That's right. So again, we'll do 6 of these, and I'll count these slowly so that everybody can participate. There's not a race here. It's not a race. Okay, I'll turn myself to the side just a bit. Here we go. Starting in the down position. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that 6? Is that 6, y'all? My studio audience kind of petered out on me there at the end. Give me a thumbs up if that was 6. Somebody let me know. Was that 6? Or do I need to go back and do that? I am not. People watching, but not saying. They don't want to say if it is or it isn't 6. Fair enough. Okay, now we'll go back to the 2 minutes of cardio. Doing it in place, taking the jog. You can also do a combination of those. You're not restricted to just one over the other. The idea is to stay moving, keeping your heart rate sort of in that same zone that the Swiss Army bodybuilders got us. Not anaerobic, but somewhere in the aerobic zone. All right, ready, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. There we go. Walk that off. All right, as we're recovering from that, let me show you this graphic that I made. It's insulting to graphic artists to call this a graphic. But you can see then that there are variables that determine how many calories you burn. So some of the variables we have no control over. We don't have any control over genetics. You can't, next time around, pick better parents. We don't have any control over our gender. Well, maybe that's debatable, but these two things we really don't have any control over. So I'm predisposed genetically to be very similar to my parents and grandparents. Here are the things that we can control. The muscle mass. If you have more muscle mass, you will burn more calories. Muscle is like a deadbeat boyfriend, always eating up your food but never doing any work. Nah, it's not a good analogy. So there's muscle mass. Then duration. How long you exercise. How long you exercise determines how many calories you burn. Intensity. What kind of intensity? Are you just jacking around, strolling along? Are you getting your heart rate up? Are you working hard? And then last is your weight and height. Heavier people will burn more calories in an hour of exercise than someone who's thin. Likewise, if your percentage of body fat is lower, you won't burn as many calories as, say, a person who's 250 pounds and has a high percentage of body fat. So these are the 6 variables that determine how many calories you burn. And all of us, as you can see, all of us are going to be a little bit different. But to go back to the how many calories are burned in an hour, what exercise, that's going to be running. That's going to be something that you can do. Cross-country skiing is up there, as is boxing, but I don't know any of you guys who are spending an hour boxing. Okay, we'll have to get back to the climbing Mount Fuji story next time. I've run out of time. Be sure, if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure and subscribe and click the bell icon. If you're watching this on Facebook Live, thank you. Be sure and like this and share this on your page. Also, you can go over to YouTube and subscribe and click on the bell icon. So many of you have asked me, Tony, how can I give you money? Of course you have. Of course, Venmo is easy. PayPal. You can also become a Patreon. You can become a patron. There's a little button on the YouTube page to find out about supporting what we're doing here by Patreon. Okay, I think that's it. Miss you guys. Can't wait to see you again in the flesh. I mean, in person. I want to see you all in the flesh, of course. Oh, I forgot to. 2 things I forgot to do. I forgot to tell you who I am. I'm Sergeant Tony, everybody, still. And I didn't dismiss you. You are dismissed! Oh, wait a minute. We haven't done our prayer meditation either. I am all jacked up. Ashley, you need to get back here. I'm going to do prayer meditation for at least a minute. I apologize. Take 1 minute. And you can come forward on your hands and flutter kick your legs behind you if you're still with me. And you can roll back to a catcher stance. You can stand up straight, roll your shoulders back, breathe in deep and exhale slow. And now we're done, all done, everybody. And I apologize for getting that out of order. You are dismissed. I'll see you on Wednesday. Have a great Monday, everybody. Be good, be careful, wash your hands, wear a mask, stay away from folks, and don't touch your face. All right, love you. See you guys on Wednesday.